Hello guys, and welcome to the 5 most beautiful places of Asmodae. In this video, we'll be looking at 5 places that um, have stood out from the rest of the places in Asmodae with their general vibe, the soundtrack, or the scenery that they offer. We are going to be looking at maps that have been here since the start of the game that are still here, so the basic Asmodean zones, and within them 5 places. So let's get right at it. So the first place on our list is the Pandaemonium Plaza. This is the capital city of Asmodee, the living beating heart of all the land. With its Capitol building in the background, the high-raised temples, the obelisks, the water-filled center, the bards, their songs, the soundtrack, and the atmosphere of a real living city. This is one of the most spectacular views and spectacular places in Asmodee. This is where the main things that happen in Asmodee happen. All the big politics, all the machinery, all the biggest trades, they happen right here in this beautiful, beautiful city. This city is truly a work of supreme architecture, and though it might use some improvement in the textures for a city 6 years old, it's still pretty damn gorgeous. The next place we will be looking at in our list is the Trader's Berth in Altgard. The Trader's Berth is located in the south of Altgard near Segerheim and the road to Morheim. Its location near the ancient settlement of Segerheim makes it an ideal trading outpost for the Shugos. The Shugos have made one of their main bases outside of Reshanta right here. It is a place that is very busy with trade because the Shugos have always some shady dealings to do, but it also offers other breathtaking panoramas like the panorama of Segerheim in the north, or in the south the Shugo base and the hills under it with the broken ships that have once been a part of the Shugo trading settlement. Moving on to the next spot, we find ourselves at Beluslan's roof, the highest mountains in all of Beluslan. This cold, frozen place is the work of nature. Unlike Kurgalberg, this area has been frozen long before Ereshkigal's wrath was unleashed on Beluslan. In the coldest part of this land, only Viragos live and Gorgons, though it has been rumored that this harsh land has once been home to the legendary ancient witch Skadi Snowcaller. This pale, cruel land, clad in white snow and ice, with its waterfalls and frozen rivers, reminds everyone just how harsh nature can be while also being so much bewildering. The next place on our list is Lake Tunapre in Ijalgen. Lake Tunapre is one of the first sights that uh, you will see when entering the world of Aion. Ijalgen is the breadbasket of Asmodee, if there is such a place like that. There is a lot of Odela here. There is a Odela plantation. There is also lush vegetation and fields of crops, and all this is watched over by the raiders. Raiders made refuge here after fleeing from Bruzhonin, plagued by the plague, obviously, and also from other parts of Atreia. Moonin, the exiled Archdeva of Fate, has also found refuge here. Uh, Lake Tunapre is the home of the Sprigs and the Airons. Here, near the large growing tree, animals and humans and fishermen cohabit in harmony. You can also get a painting of Lake Tunapre to hang in your home. It is quite a rare commodity, but there have been rumors spreading that the Black Cloud Shugos have been making copies of these paintings and selling them all throughout Atreia. Truly a stunning sight to see. And last but not least, we have the floating island of Iollu forest in Brasdhonin. Brasdhonin was once the breadbasket of all Atreia, a beautiful land without danger, without pain, and without enemies. But then the Balar struck, and Berithra's curse turned Brasdhonin into a land full of plague and infested with undead. But yet some parts of the land were safe and remain untouched by the evil powers of the Dragon Lord. Iollu Forest, protected by the divine will of Lord Makutan, has stayed as beautiful and verdant as it ever was, and the floating island, bound to the ground by big chains, lifted by some unknown power, remains one of the most beautiful and bewildering sights in all of Asmodae. It is considered the most beautiful place of Asmodae by many and many devas, and it is inhabited by magical tricos whose horns and tails are said to have enormous healing powers. We may never know who raised the island into the air or who had given shape to the beautiful stones that surround it, but we know for sure that we should do our best along with the Empyrean Lords to protect it and preserve it as one of the last parts of Brasdolin that remind us of how beautiful this land once was. That was the top 5 most beautiful places in all of Asmodean. Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like these, leave a like. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.